Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20 and welcome to episode 9 of Direwolf20 Server Play Series. Soren, how's our base working out?
Coming along.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Nice. Um, so I'm debating exactly how I want to do this at the moment, but I think I have an idea on how I want it to work. What I'm thinking is we basically have a line. I'm going to put this in furnace mode. And I don't even need to use conduits if I don't want. Eventually, we'll probably want to expand this, Soren, so that we have multiple smelteries and whatnot. But
we'll probably do that when we ship to AE.
Yeah, that's probably true. But this should actually work. Let's see. So I want to set this guy to push to the left. And this guy we will set to just do nothing there. There he goes.
It's going to do that because I need stone.
Okay. I'm going to set him to pull from that side, so there. And then this guy can furnace only push to that side. Cool. So what we should be getting is all our stone going in here. I'm going to put this capacitor in there. I'm going to put this capacitor in there. Then we just need a little bit of energy stuff, which I'm just going to put in the ceiling for now.
Yeah.
So I'll probably have the capacitor bank. We'll say, well, you know what I could do really if I wanted to. I'm going to put this stuff over here. So I'll have the capacitor bank. I'll have the power monitor. And then I'll have the Stirling generator with the octadick capacitor, Soren.
Don't look at me.
Oh, I'm looking at you.
Oh.
You are being looked at.
Oh, man. Doomed.
Rightly so.
Fair, I still needed stone.
Thinking I'm going to need a few more of these energy conduits, conductive iron and bindings, huh? Let's see if I've got any of that. Not so hot. Oh, nice. Alright, let me go get some of this stuff. I'll be right back, guys. Alright, guys, so here we go. So this should be running, actually. So active with signal. That's good. We're going to have this guy. Engine control enabled. Emit signal when storage less than, we'll say 40 for now, and greater than 75. So if we check, I think I just need, yeah. Oh wait, I already had some insulated redstone, cool. I really like this power monitor thing. It's one of the few mods that lets you actually have a start and stop condition instead of just like one and the same.
Right. To make your own little toggle latch and such, but can we perchance plug in the smeltery?
Yes, I'm doing that right now.
That way I can switch out the capacitors instead of, you know. No.
There we go. So we should be getting power now? Nice. So if we monitor here, we'll see this thing is actually dropping pretty rapidly. That's cool. And when we drop down, that thing kicked on the power over here. Awesome. That's what I like to see. So this thing should take care of our whole system. Once Soren's cobblestone is out of there, what we should see is lead going into here and getting smelted, for example. And then it gets dumped into the ender chest, right? Nice. And then the ender chest sorts it for us. Cool. That is awesome. And there you go, Soren. I'll let you even have your stuff back.
My stuff back.
Well, I put your cobblestone back in for you.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
Yep. I like it.
And I even spaced it out here so you don't have to worry about stone bricks and micro parts and all that stuff. Look at that. Not bad.
Ooh.
I did a good job. Alright, Fireball, you ready to show me what you wanted to show me?
I am.
Hooray! And I'll upgrade these to the top tier capacitor at some point, just because I want high speed smelting and ore processing. The way I built this, by the way, did I not show you guys that? I've got pipes. I got a filter pipe over here that has just the different types of ore. I only have a few types of ore at the moment, but after I go mining, I'll have more ore. And then I can filter the rest of those to head off into that processing direction. So basically anything that goes down the red line is going to be processed by the, is just a pipe that runs through the walls, lands in this chest, and that's how all the stuff gets over there. So the last thing I guess I want is just a hopper on this thing for now. And eventually we'll have like, I don't know, something even better for the power thing. But for now this will work. And why not in the sag mill I'll throw some flint. Cool. I'll put that in there for now. I've also got a slice and splice and a wireless charger. Just because I don't know what to do with them at the moment.
2 points.
Well, that's a capacitor bank. That should be fine. So I put down a wireless charger, Soren, so it should be potentially charging stuff.
Oh yeah, the hammer got charged. Nice.
Good?
Yeah.
Is it still repairing your hammer or no?
It's full.
Okay. I don't know why my manual and pick's not getting recharged, but...
Even my
oh, there we go.
is full
It
too.
just went.
What if it was charging mine and then...
Yeah, I don't know exactly how it works. I'll plop down the slice and splice here just in case we need it for future usage. And I think that covers that. So I'm going to put away all my junk. Now, Fireball wants to show me something. What are you doing, Fireball?
I am making a pseudo-inverted sigil.
Oh, fancy. You know, I've actually never seen that ritual.
It's really cool.
Is it?
Yeah, it's the first time I've done it because Cuts did it last time.
Okay. Then
But
I'm
if you
going
go
to...
to
Where am I
the
going?
end, yeah, it
Does
has
the,
to be done
does the
in
book
the
in my
end.
base that says Digger still lead to the end?
No. I put
That's
it back.
Here we go then.
But there is a book in my AE system that goes to the end.
Really? A book in your AE system that goes to
Why
the end?
not?
Sorry, in my portal computer, not AE system.
Why not in the workshop?
I guess now we could since the dragon's dead.
Yeah, it would be a bit dangerous.
Why did you go to
before.
our base, Soren?
I'm not sure either. I realized that when I got here, it's like, well,
I'm like, oh, Soren's probably going to Fireball's
mistakes
base.
were made. Mistakes were made.
Mistakes for me. Well, the book that's in my AE system labeled Digger could be renamed back to the end and then put into the workshop computer.
Oh no, I didn't
so-
even get to your base. I legitimately went to
Alright.
the workshop. Sorry, the end. And just hit Dire and Soren, and it's like, done!
Yay. Which
I do
reminds
that
me
all
we
the
should
time.
probably change that, Soren.
Alright.
Alright, where
So
are
it's
you and what are you
over
doing?
this way.
Okay.
I had to find a nice clearing for it.
Okay. So we're making the pseudo-inversion sigil, which allows you to make stable ingots.
Yep. So
Okay.
if you pick up that sigil I just tossed to you, and if you shift right-click on the beacon, you'll see that it tells you what to do. It's kind of like when you do the other one to make the sigil, where it tells you have to do certain things.
Right.
So in all the chests here are all the different things that you have to collect, and probably the hardest one is this one right here with all the records in it.
Yeah, I imagine.
Because everything else is pretty much like silk touching ores over in this one, and the fishing one wasn't too bad. Yeah. So basically, in order to do this, you have to sacrifice an iron golem. So it's sacrifice the one that would sacrifice himself. And
Okay.
if you're gonna hang out, I made some of these. You might want those.
Why do I want those?
They're really good. Here, Soren, you want some?
please, with magnet.
Do I want to eat them?
Yes. They're like golden apples, but
Oh, neat.
better.
Wow, that is good. Haste,
Longer.
strength, absorption, resistance. I like it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ah!
Ow!
The siege
Yeah,
in the
that's-
end has begun.
Yep. So
goodness.
now it's just killing 100 mobs. So I've killed 3 so far, and I think it only works for me. So I don't know if it'll work for.
Can you like? Does it tell you what you're doing, or?
Yep, I have them up to 8 right now.
He moves fast, doesn't he?
So it's basically the same thing as cursor spawns.
Is that another one? 9?
Oh,
Yep,
I have particles
12.
turned off.
And I'm on fire. But this is why I brought in those extra jeweled apples.
Who he is?
Are you getting these points that I'm getting for you?
No, I don't think so. I
You're
put them
not?
at 18.
I just hit
19.
them all from range when I did it.
I'm just shooting a bunch of things right now.
So what happens when I hit 100 cuts? Because you're the only other person
ends.
that's ever done this.
And
okay.
the sigil becomes stable. However, you may need for Soren and Dai to leave. I think it only
Okay.
ends if there's only one person there.
Well, we'll find out when I
Okay.
get closer. I'm at
Testing for science.
28,
Nice.
30.
Oh wow, there's a lot of monsters around here.
Just a few.
Yes.
So I
There's,
assume
like,
all the
everything,
fire,
chicken,
all the
silverfish.
shooting of things that I did not help.
No.
That's unfortunate.
It's a little.
Been poisoned like the whole time too.
That's
There's only one
unfortunate as
person
well.
against.
You've got the uber armor though, so you don't have too much to worry about.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why I gave you guys. That's why I got you the flight ring too. Because you definitely don't want to be on the ground for this.
No.
No, I would think not.
I've seen
I'm
a
at
picture of
47.
actual giants spawning.
Oh, giants
The
spawn
vanilla
too?
ones.
Yes.
If they
Nice.
do, it didn't for me, but if they do, kill one and get its morph.
But just like,
Yeah.
don't worry, Soren. The chisel will protect you.
The chisel will protect you.
I think the shuriken might do a little better of a job.
Just remember, Chisel once got through a security system.
Nice.
It's true.
True.
I'll be back in a minute, guys. I need to
Ow.
come back when we're closer to finishing this ritual.
Right.
Okay.
Alright, guys.
90
Looks like Fireball's almost done killing everything. It stings that we can't help you.
I know. 93. 95.
You can't count.
96. Well, I hit a couple.
Oh.
97.
Go, Dara, go.
Oh boy, I'm on fire.
I'm killing Enderman.
98. 99. 100. So I killed 100.
Okay.
It says my sigil has stabilized. There we go.
Wow. That's it?
Yep, that's it. Pseudo inverted
Well,
sigil. I have it.
That was
I'm
anticlimactic.
leaving now.
That was extremely anticlimactic. Do you have a book, or do we have to take? Okay.
I just jumped in the portal. There is a
Might
book
have that
somewhere.
multi-part error in a second. Maybe.
Not bad, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should move the digger book over to our base, Soren.
Yep, it is related to the.
Alright, guys, we are back. And I'm going to go up and see what's going on in our base. We should get some link books to and from our base, Soren.
Yes.
That would make things easier than having to fly up here.
Actually, probably go ahead and move the bed. Since it is nighttime.
Not a terrible idea. That's weird. I have Soul Fray. Did I die recently?
It might have been coming back from the end.
Yeah, because the
It
way
just
moves
respawns you the same way.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
it
Are you
respawns.
serious?
It respawns you.
But, like, you don't die.
That's funny.
No, it's just the same call. It's not
Really?
teleport. It's a respawn because they're ending the game for you.
Right. I don't know. Seems a little silly to me.
It is odd. Everything about the end portal is odd.
And expensive. I think it's like nasty
Okay.
as heck to render.
So yeah, I think we've got a completed sorting system now. Soren, did you want me to use smooth stone to cover up the back of these chests and stuff?
In the sorting system? Nah.
Now just leave it open?
Yeah, for now.
I don't know.
We'll make it look better soon.
You sure?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Spawn points next to the
You'd better.
matter slide.
Okay, good. I definitely want to make sure that whatever happens, I'm near a UU matter slide no matter what.
Yep. Yep. It gives you regeneration. It's wondrous.
Well, in that case,
Regeneration 2.
He's got you covered.
Whee!
I'm going to put a block down.
No!
Here, let's make sure that the bed's working.
You lost there!
We need to test it to be sure.
I'm very certain it is.
Alright guys, we'll be
vanilla.
back in a minute. Alright guys, just went on a brief mining expedition, and I would like to see how good our sorting system works out. So, let's go take a look. Are you done with cooking all your cobble, Soren?
Hypothetically, yeah.
No.
How much is in the chest? Yeah, I'm
Almost
good.
done, though. Almost done.
You guys switch it out if you like.
No, that's alright. I'll just make sure everything sorts properly. And that should be all sorted. So the main thing we need to do now is see what landed in here. So like gold, silver, iron, tin. I know copper's not going to sort either, probably. Redstone, obviously, because we had like no redstone. That's cool. Maybe we did have copper. Okay. Now I might need to snag another item filter, but we're going to find out in a minute here. When this is all done sorting, I can steal this thing out of here. Add the new ore types to it. And hopefully that'll get me covered. If not, I can always have, you can put item filters inside item filters, and that'll work. So now, if we do this, everything should make its way over to the chest, and nothing goes in here. Nice. So all the ores are going to get sorted properly. And everything else got sorted as well. So I just had a successful mining excavation. That's what's awesome. And you're chewing up some yellow, right? Nice. We'll let that happen. And then this will go. Cool. And now everything will process and make its way back to the ender chest. That's cool.
You need to write a little mod. Just a little one. A compatibility mod. A compatibility mod where you cast UU.
Oh yeah, no. I talked to Player about it at one point. It's like, yeah, we had plans on bringing it back, but not sure yet.
No, I mean, cast it into molds and make tools.
Oh.
That would not be a good idea. I don't want to allow someone
Hey.
to have you mold.
Hmm.
No. Veto.
Sword, I have a present for you now, too.
Alright guys, we'll be back. Alright guys, we're back. Soren, I have a cool idea.
Oh,
Yeah. You know how we're going to be building lots of machines and stuff?
of course.
Would you like an early game auto-crafting system?
I can't say no to that.
Would you like an early game auto-crafting system that's basically free?
I can't say no to that either.
Alright, well come into the basement because I'm going to put it in our automation room.
Flying up.
So guys, this is actually pretty easy. Just have to, no, not that. Create a command group here,
Oh dear.
right?
Okay.
And then what we want to have is a node and a node. And this will be an output node. And then we'll have some auto crafters in here. So this will be pretty easy. You follow me, Soren?
If you're trying to show me in the UI, it's
Alright,
client-based.
give me 1 sec, guys. I'll be right back. Alright, guys, we're back. So the input inventory here will be the gold chest. And we're going to pull from whatever side, and it's going to be an empty blacklist. So anything that we want can come out of the gold chest. The output, we're going to specify what we want to keep stocked at all times, and that's going to wind up going into the iron chest, which, who knows, maybe it'll eventually become a gold chest. Maybe we'll swap these, I don't know. But long story short, that's going to go there. Target will be north, activate, and we'll have a whitelist, and this is where we're going to specify everything that we want to sort. So, So the first thing I'm going to make is a basic capacitor. And we want to specify one of those at all times. You know what? I'm actually going to want the inventory input to be both of these guys can be inputs. Because the other thing we're going to want is iron bars. And we're going to want to say 16 of those. And we're also going to want, let's see, yeah, that, and we're going to want gold nuggets, let's say. And we'll say 9 of those at all times. Cool. And from this, now we just have to teach the crafting recipe. So input to crafting, crafting to node. And inside the crafting node, we're going to have all the different crafting recipes that we want to keep track of. So for example, one example would be gold. So gold nugget comes from gold ingot. And we'll just say excess inventory is the gold chest. Why not? Doesn't really matter. And from here, we'll teach this thing how to make the iron bars. So we're going to have iron ingot. Cool. And excess inventory will be the iron chest or gold chest. It doesn't even matter. And then the next crafter will teach this thing how to make the capacitor. So that, if I remember correctly, is copper, redstone, gold nuggets. So we'll go in here, we'll say copper, ingot, and it shouldn't matter which one I go with, but I'll just do this one. I think it'll or dictionary it, but we'll find out. Gold nugget, 1, 2, 3, 4. Redstone, 1, 2. And then we have our capacitor. And excess inventory can be the gold chest. It really doesn't matter. And then from here, we'll go to the output node for now. And then, all we should have to do is connect this trigger and ta-da! Look at that. Cool. You know, I'm going to have the excess inventory be the iron chest, not the gold one. Because that way,
Hey,
like...
Soren, I have a present for you.
Here.
Really?
Yep.
Where do you want me to go?
I'll just meet you at your house.
Okay.
Or wherever Dyer's at, because Dyer might want to record this.
Okay.
Oh, what kind of present do you have?
Grenade.
A
Yeah.
special magical holy hand grenade.
I like the sound of that. So, Soren, I have a basic form of autocrafting here.
Nice. Check out in a second.
I made you a couple extra Dyer.
What, grenades?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh, that
One
was
sec.
convenient. There's a hole in the floor that took me right to
Yeah.
where you guys were.
Yeah, because I was getting up and down from there quickly.
Let me just remember how this works. It's iron on the sides, okay.
I see no collateral damage at all, Fireball. Fire
I don't-
away.
Don't fire yet.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. Bars, 1.
You know you guys are wearing the same hat.
I'm aware, yeah.
Four.
It was actually, I should find. Do I have a dire hat? I don't, not yet. When I do, I'll wear that. I'm wearing that.
It's like a...
I know, really.
He had mine to start with.
Alright, Soren, so for example, take the machine chassis out of this chest. Ta-da!
Nice.
How cool is that, huh?
I like it.
The only thing you have to do is keep the gold chest supplied with whatever materials are needed for crafting. So I just grabbed a couple ingots and stuff. But like, if there's something we're going to be making a lot of, we just teach the machine thing the recipe for it, and we also have to tell it to keep like X number in the chest. Otherwise, it'll make an infinite amount of them. But you say like
Interesting.
just keep one in there at all times, and it'll always have one available for you.
Yep.
Is that cool?
I like it.
All right. Should I be standing back now?
Probably.
Cover.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I don't want Soren standing next to me.
Just go in creative. You'll be fine.
Oh, okay.
Jerk. All right, hold on. Let's go outside because it's a glowstone flooring. I don't want to.
No, it
No,
won't
it
hurt
doesn't
anything.
do block.
It
It
doesn't
doesn't
do
do
any
block
block
damage.
Oh, okay.
So this is the
Fire
holy
away!
hand grenade.
Yes, we have Xeno's
You are a
Reliquary on the
terrible
server
enemy.
now.
Really?
Is it doing
Wow,
anything to you,
you
Soren?
No.
Either you're that bad of. No, I. Don't keep me.
I was promised Soren deaths.
No, you weren't. You're Pallister and hit with the holy hand grenade.
Did he change it to where it doesn't?
I think it only hurts mobs.
Really?
Maybe. Sounds legit.
That's unfortunate.
That is
I wanted to see
unfortunate.
Soren die.
Me
It's
too.
actually- it's quite fortunate for me.
I'm gonna go blow up a wither with it and see if that works.
Okay. So we have Xeno's Reliquary on now, don't we?
Yes.
So he added a bunch of stuff. Like, a whole bunch of stuff. He promised me there's a lot of ways to kill Soren. Alright, guys. So Forgecraft crashed, which, you know, happens.
Fireball.
Semi-often. So I'm just in my single-player world to wrap up the episode here. I know it's a minute or two early, I think, for us to wrap up, but it is a pretty good wrapping up point. We got the sorting system finished. We checked out the division sigil stabilization thing, and we even got an autocrafting thing kind of going. It's not the greatest autocrafting solution, but you know what? It works. The only downside is it doesn't hook into all our inventories, which if I really
Right.
wanted to, I could set up, but it would just be a lot of hassle, and I think we're going to have a AE system sooner rather than later. Is that right, Soren?
Yep.
So I guess what we should work on next is a bit more power, and then a quarry, and then an AE system.
That would be good.
Does that sound like kind of a plan?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's what we're going to focus on next. Power, then quarry, then AE system. For now, Daryl20 signing off. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. We'll be back next time to get working, I guess, on power. All right, guys, take it easy.